Alright guys, welcome back to the FIFA 19 Hibernian career mode here on Fog Gaming 2K. As you know, we had to start a new career mode because YouTube suspended our channel. It was one big fucking mess up, but anyway, we're back and we might be back better than ever because we didn't plan to bring any transfers in. We looked at the market, there was no players that were really sticking out, and then a couple of days ago there was one man, and you can see that man on the screen right now, Sunderland's Aiden McGeady. He was looking for a transfer. He'd less than 12 months on his contract, and we managed to scrape together our entire transfer budget, our entire wage budget. We made a deal with Sunderland. They accepted it after some negotiations. Then we contacted McGeady. He wanted more money than we could afford. He didn't want as long a contract as we wanted to give him, but we negotiated, and then finally we shook hands. He said yes, and Aiden McGeady got the train up for fucking Newcastle into Edinburgh, and he will now play in the first game of the season against Motherwell. Cannot wait to use Aiden McGeady, and he could really change our entire season. He could take us from being a team that is perhaps just trying to compete for the European places to a team that might even challenge Celtic for the league. We don't know, but it'd be fucking fantastic if the former Celtic player could take the title away for them. Right, so first game of the season is against Motherwell. As you know, in the last Hibs career mode, I got us off to a decent start with 2 draws, but we want to go better than that. This time we want 2 wins. I think we've got a good squad. I think we've got a good formation this time around, and we've got Aiden McGeady, so let's go and do it. Here come the lads in green and white preparing for the first game of the season. Definitely want to get off to a good start in this opener, but it's not going to be an easy game. We know Motherwell, very decent side. Stephen Robinson, pretty good manager, and they are at home, so it's not going to be as simple as turning up and taking all 3 points. You can see the Motherwell team, we've got Carson in nets, a back 4 I think it is, or maybe a back 5 even. It looks like it might be a back 5. Yeah, as a back 5 you've got Taylor, Don, Hartley, Aldred, Tate, Brigarani, Caden and Campbell in the middle, and 2 physical strikers up front, Curtis Main and Connor Salmon, the man on loan from Hearts. And there you can see the Hibs lineup. Mr. Fogg taking over from Neil Lennon. Hopefully we don't get any coins chucked at us, but if we do, we won't go down like a fanny. We've got Bogdan in there, Stevenson, Hanlon, Ambrose, Whittaker the back 4, Mulligan just in front of them, Malin and Heineman in the middle of the field. We've got Daryl Horgan and obviously Aiden McGeady should I say, out wide on the left, and Jamie McLaren up front. We know Aiden McGeady has got 5-star skill moves, but hopefully he puts in a 5-star performance today and gets us off to a great start in the Scottish Premiership. Jesus Christ, man. I thought we originally got rid of the corner. It came back in. We didn't have any time to defend it, and we could not have made a worse start than that. It's Connor Salmon with the goal. He's completely turned around and cracked it on the half volley, and there's just not a lot we could do with that. His original shot does get cleared, but he gets a second bite at the cherry, and this time he fucking wolfs the whole thing down. Bogdan, no chance in nets. Lovely finish, lovely connection. And it's 1-0 Motherwell in the opening 3 minutes. Out wide to Whittaker. What can Whittaker do? The build up here. Pretty slow Mulligan. Trying to play it to Lewis Stevenson. Stevenson tries to go down the wing. Gets a cross in. And it's a good cross into the box. And I think it's Daryl Horgan. It is Daryl Horgan, number 7. We were not behind for long. What a start here to this Hibernian career mode, man. 8 minutes in. We've got 2 goals. Not as good a goal as the Motherwell goal, but they all count, man. The initial cross I didn't think was that good, but it ends up Daryl Horgan somehow gets to it, heads it straight at Carson. He can't prevent the ball from going in, and we find ourselves on level terms. Just what we needed, guys. Motherwell 1, Hibs 1. But didn't look like a penalty. Mulligan turns behind, finds Heineman. Heineman has Steven Whittaker outside. Whittaker, nice wee sidestep, plays it into Malin, who hits a shot just wide past Carson. McGeady through to McLaren. This could be good. Jamie McLaren is through, but it's a woeful shot, man. He's pulled it, and it is embarrassing there. It was a nice wee bit of play for McGeady. Nice touch to bring it down. Played through McLaren beautifully, but Jamie McLaren fucking shite. And it's Malin through to Aidan McGeady. This time McGeady. Oh, a lovely wee sidestep, and McGeady's shot is not much better than the previous one from McLaren. He did everything right until the shot. You can see the wee sidesteps there, but Jesus Christ, man, that is bad. It's another chance goes begging for Hibs. Shit, ball played out to Curtis Main. It's another shot, it's another save, man. The shots are raining down here, just like the coins do at Tynecastle. Unbelievable action. And what a good save that was, Bogdan getting both hands on it there. Can Hibs do anything with it? It's going to be McGeady with a delivery. It's not the best. It's going to fall for Hartley, and that will be bringing it into the first half. So, been good first half. Motherwell's definitely started the stronger. They took the lead. We undeservedly got back on level terms. They continued to have the better of the first half, but I think in the last 10-15 minutes we certainly created more chances, and we're coming into the game a lot more. You can see stats then, pretty even game, but our accuracy in front of goal has been shocking. Only the one shot on target so far, and it was the Daryl Horgan header that got us back on level terms. We're going to need to improve the accuracy in the second half if we're going to get all 3 points here. Stevenson to McGeady. Oh, McGeady. Nice bit of skill, gets a cross in. It doesn't fall for Horgan. It's going to be Heidemann. No, Emerson Heidemann. Woeful finesse shot right into the hands of Carson, man. My granny would have fucking saved it. Milligan. Oh, what is that, Milligan? That is not a great ball. Just 2 minutes added on time. I don't think there's going to be enough time for an attack. Well, there will be for a Motherwell attack. It's Richard Tate. Oh, and we get a crucial block on. It's going to be a corner though. The time is up, but the referee will probably allow them to take this. And this is crucial, man. Look at that. It was Ambrose with a deflection. Looks like they're taking Chris Caden off, man. Very late substitution there. Guy's probably not even going to get a touch of the ball. Lewis Stevenson appears to be injured. Ball comes in. Bogdan punches it away. It will fall for Canberra, but there's going to be no time for him to do anything. And there goes the full-time whistle, guys. We wanted to win, but we can't really complain. It's a decent start to the season. We got a draw. I'm looking at the game. A 1-1 is probably a fair reflection. They edged the chances. We edged the possession. Overall, it was a decent quality of game, man. 2 goals in opening 8 minutes. You probably thought this could have ended up about 10 each. And that was the end of the goals. So, strange, but at least we didn't lose. We got a point. We stay undefeated. Daryl Horgan got an 8.1. Ambrose went 8.2. But it was Lewis Stevenson, the left back, with the 8.5. Although, man of the match fallen to Hartley, who also got an 8.5. But, I don't know, he was given the nod for Motherwell. And that draw leaves us in 7th place. Look at that. Most of the league actually drew in the opening game. You'd Kilmarnock drawn with Rangers, Dundee drawn with Hearts, we drew with Motherwell, Celtic drew with St Johnstone. It was just draws. Only 2 teams to lose were St Mirren and Livingston, and they lost to Hamilton and Aberdeen. So Hamilton, after week 1, lead the Scottish Premiership. I'm pretty sure they won't be there for long, but you know what? Fair play to them. We'll see how long they can stay at the top. And our second game of the season will be away to St Mirren in Paisley. St Mirren lost their first game of the season, so they'll not want to lose again. And with it being another away game, we've had a difficult start to the season, so not too happy about the fixture list giving us 2 away goals. So let's try and get the win here. And if we could pick up 4 points for 2 away games, I think that would be a fantastic start to the season. Alright, so we're going to go with the same team that played against Motherwell. I thought we played alright, so it does feel harsh if I had to change anybody. So going with the exact same 11. Plus, we've also got the Old Firm derby happening. Kilmarnock against Aberdeen as well. So good chance here for us to get a win and pull away from some of our rivals who are bound to drop points due to those fixtures.
Still can't believe another head, you know, after that shot. What a save it was from the keeper.
Ball played up to Whittaker, and he's kind of wide open there. He's played through Horgan. He's got McGeady coming in the back post. Aidan McGeady's there, and it's another poor shot. The shooting wasn't good from us in the opening game, and it doesn't appear to be much better here. I know it's difficult to take that first time without a touch, but from that close to goal, man, you have to be banging that at least on target. It's through. Horgan's there. Oh, he could have got his second goal of the season. First goal, and he hits it right into the side netting. Not taking no for an answer there. Got a second shot, got a second chance, and didn't take good use of it there. Similar position to Daryl Horgan. I'm not saying, I mean, similar position to McGeady. Not saying he should, you know, score it, but he needs to be getting that on target. It's Whittaker. Heineman plays through Horgan. Horgan's got McGeady back post. This time McGeady! He makes a better connection. He hits it low towards the goal, but it's the St Mirren keeper pulls off a good save. Rogers there saving it with his feet, and or his hands even. I originally thought it was his feet. Turns out to be his hands, and we're all over St Mirren here, but we just cannot break the deadline. Aidan McGeady, just don't think he's got the pace.
Goodness, they needed him then to clear that.
Heineman, Daryl Horgan this time. Get in, Daryl Horgan gets his second goal of the season, and it looks like he's only Hibs player that can actually hit the target, man, because all the other shots have been fucking terrible. But finally, after 33 minutes of pummeling St Mirren, we finally get the deadlock, we get the breakthrough, and we lead 1-0 here. I think the assist was for Marlin. Daryl Horgan taking no chances, burying it into the side netting. 1-0. So at half time, you can see some of the other scores from around the ground. Celtic are losing at home to Rangers. Massive shocker there. Hearts 1-1 with St Johnstone. Aberdeen are beating Kilmarnock at Rugby Park. So a good chance for us to win this and move in front of some of our rivals. You can see, man, we've totally dominated St Mirren. But again, 7 shots, only 2 on target. It's not a good statistic. We're going to need to improve. All our shots coming from inside the box. St Mirren have only had 2 shots, and they were both outside the box. So St Mirren just unable to get close enough really to cause us any real problems.
That's his game, isn't it? Intercepting. They can be quick on the break now.
It's Daryl Horgan. This could be a chance here to get his second goal and to get Hibs' second goal, and he does. So there you go. Daryl Horgan puts Hibs now 2-0 up in front, doubles the lead, gets his second goal of the game. His 3rd goal of the season, and Daryl Horgan is the only Hibs player to score a goal in the league this year, man. That's pretty crazy. I mean, I wouldn't mind that stat if he goes on to score like 250 goals. I couldn't give a shit if no one else scores. And then you can see, man, we are delighted with that big fist pump. Still Jamie McLaren into Heineman. Over to Lewis Stevenson, back to Milligan. Now Stevenson comes inside. Stevenson with a left-footed shot, forcing a save of Danny Rogers, man. Danny Rogers actually had a pretty decent game today, yet he finds himself 2-0 down here. He's saying that shot for Lewis Stevenson was good in, so Danny Rogers did do well there to get down and make the save. Corner's going to be delivered in by McGeady. It's towards the head of Ambrose. He cannot win the header on it, but Heineman brings it down, and it's going to fall for McGeady again. Can he get the ball whipped in? He can actually. It's going to fall towards Milligan this time, who takes a shot. It's blocked. Stephen Mallon. Out to Lewis Stevenson. Oh, and this time it's going to lead to nothing. Well, I say the game's won. It was very nearly lost a goal there. Effie Ambrose giving the ball away. Bogdan though coming to the rescue. You can see the replay. Bogdan making a good save. There's Bartley. It's a crossing. It's going to fall for Boyle perhaps. No, we could be under pressure here. A last late St Mirren counter-attack. Do not want to concede the clean sheet here, but it looks like we could be in danger of doing so. Ball played in towards Mullen, who's brung it down, but Whittaker there trying to get in, cross into the box, and Bogdan manages to dive down on the ball, and that will surely do it here as he launches it into the air. And we have done it, guys. We've picked up our first win of the season. Convincing, comfortable 2-0 win against St Mirren, and we deserved that all day long. 2 goals coming for Daryl Horgan, and I'll be really surprised if he does not get man of the match. Look at that, man. We completely dominated them. and definitely deserved the win. There you go, Daryl Horgan getting the man of the match, 9.5 rating. Hyndman had a good game, 8.4. Lewis Stevenson again an 8.6. So for one of the lowest rated players in the team, he's definitely performing at a very high level so far. But I mean, nobody really had a bad game there, so I'm happy how everyone played. And then we'll move on now to the next one. So you see, Rangers actually did hold on to beat Celtic 2-1. Hearts picked up a 3-1 win against St Johnstone. Aberdeen beat Kilmarnock 2-1. And Livingston beat Motherwell, the team we couldn't beat in the opening game. Massive news, Cardiff have signed James Tavernier for 6.8 million, so that's not good there for Rangers, losing arguably their best player, and it's crucial for them. Up next we've got Kilmarnock at home at Easter Road, first home game of the season, followed by an away trip to Celtic Park, but that is going to be in episode 3, guys. That's going to do it for this episode, and we will leave being 4th place in the table, which isn't too bad, to be honest. I mean, 2 away games start the season. We would have loved to have had all 6 points, but it wasn't possible. You can see Hamilton and Aberdeen still on 6 points, so Hamilton's still top, which I was kind of joking about, but you never know. Can Hamilton do a Leicester City? I highly doubt it, but you know what, fair play to them. Enjoy it while it lasts, because I don't think it'll be lasting much longer. Next game, Hamilton of St Johnstone. There's no reason why they can't beat them. Who knows? And just a quick look at the top goal scorers. So we have Castanogos, Horgan and Mackay-Stevens all on 3 goals each. Keaton's from Hamilton is on 2, and then everybody else on 1. So we need Daryl Horgan playing great for us, but we do need the other players to start banging in goals if we're going to be right up there competing at the top of the table. Anyway, guys, that is it for this episode. Thanks for watching. It'll be GW, my brother, playing episode 3. Now, last time in the other Hibs career mode, when he took over, he absolutely fucked it up. I believe he lost 6-2 to Motherwell, and then he got beat 2-0 off Aberdeen, I think. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. And yeah, man, a bit nervous about him taking over, but at least I've gave him a good start, so hopefully he can follow up on those 4 points. But until next time, peace.